All right, so let's look at an example here. And let me pull the screen up. And let's take a look at what's happening in memory given we have the following variables. So let's say that cup, saucer, and plate are integer. How would I declare cup, saucer, and plate as integer? Int cup, int saucer, and int plate. And space is allocated in memory then for cup, plate, and saucer. And the other I have is name 1 and name 2 are string. So how do I declare that? Good, okay, so this is all automatic now, right? String name 1, string name 2, space is allocated for name 1 and name 2. And then what else do I have? I have high val, low val, and mid val are Boolean. So what do I do for that? Bool. Good. Okay, so let's look at the first expression. So this is an assignment statement. Cup equals 2. What happens in memory? This is easy. What happens? Oh, wait a second. Hold on, let me catch up. High val, mid val, and low val. Okay, so number 1, what happens? So a 2, whichever, you're correct, is a 1, 0 in binary. 2 gets stored in memory, okay? What happens with number 2? Saucer equals cup. Okay, so we start at which side? You're absolutely right, but we start at the right-hand side, which is cup. Cup has the value 2, so saucer gets 2. Everybody with me? Okay. Number 3. Okay, we got a couple things going on here. We start at the right-hand side. What's the order of operations? The 15 times cup takes place first. So 15 times cup is 30 minus saucer. So what does plate get? 28. Good. Number 4, cup equals cup plus cup. What happens here? Cup gets 4. Okay. Number 5, start at the right-hand side. What takes place first? Plate minus saucer, which is 26, times cup. 26 times 4 is what? So where are we putting this? Saucer. Okay? Name 1 equals Jefferson. Question? Okay, so now keep in mind, saucer and cup don't point to each other. Saucer just has the value of cup. Yeah, so that's actually a very good question. Okay? So all that takes place is the value gets taken out of there and popped into that thing. They're not pointing to the same thing. Does everybody understand what he's asking? That's a very good question. Saucer equals cup is not they're not both pointing to the same location. They're 2 independent locations. The value of cup gets taken out of, gets, read from cup and placed into saucer. Does everybody understand the question and the answer? Yeah. Yep, exactly. They're totally separate. So in other words, what happens here? Let's look at this guy. Cup, let's do it here. Cup got 2. Saucer looked at this value, took that value out, and placed it here. And that's the only, there's no other, they're not connected in any other way. Anything that cup changes does not change saucer. It just read the value and placed it into saucer. So everybody see, that's actually a good question. We have mechanisms for that. We actually won't get to that this semester, where we do have things pointing to the same location. Okay? Okay, so number 6. Okay, so what is this guy? I don't get it. What is that guy? What do the quotes indicate when you're using C++? What is it? A word? Not necessarily, but you're on the right track. It indicates a what? String. So double quotes indicates this is a string. What would happen if I did not have double quotes? What would happen if I did this? it would think it was looking for another variable. I would actually get an undeclared identifier because Jefferson doesn't exist. So double quotes means that the string Jefferson gets placed here. And, of course, we know that that's J, E, whatever the ASCII is, la, 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 right? Okay? All right, number 7. This kind of goes back to your question, Jeremy, before. So number 7, name 2 equals name 1. What happens when we say name 2 equals name 1? Jefferson, the value Jefferson gets copied into name 1. They're not pointing to each other. So they both have the same value, but that's it. Okay? High val equals true. Low val equals false. Okay, so let's take a look at number 10 then. What's the answer to number 10? Correct. It says true and false. And what is the answer to true and false? Good, okay? So where was I? Mid-val gets false. Okay? Number 11, high val or low val? Brandon? Question? Good question. Okay, so true and false are not strings. They're values of a Boolean variable. Okay? So a Boolean variable can only have true or false, which is probably represented as 0 and 1, to tell you the truth, in the computer. The string true would actually be ASCII T, ASCII R, totally different. Okay, so true and false are known constants in C that definitely correspond to 0 or 1. No. True and false is, I can't think of many others. Yeah. And Boolean is sort of special purpose. It's not used every day, but it fits the bill in a couple cases. Okay, so good question. All right, so number 11. So hold on, let's think this through. High val or low val? High val is true. Low val is false. What's the answer of true or false? True. Does everybody agree with that? True or false is true. Agree? Okay. What is not true? False. Okay, so where was I? So low val gets false, which it already had, so it doesn't change. Okay? One more. What does it say? High val equals not high val. This guy becomes false.